Records music news powered by Left Bank Magazine. I'm Rebecca Sansom. We're here to distract you from election stress with fallacious music and juicy news. Like, Lorne Michaels made an executive decision to pull the plug on Morgan Wallen's Saturday Night Live debut 48 hours before the show. That's right, after seeing the rising country artist not social distancing on TikTok, Michaels called Jack White to replace him. Jack agreed to emerge from his crypt for the first time since the pandemic started for the occasion. Oh, wow! We can't believe Tory Lanez thought he could get away with shooting our hood Mona Lisa. Megan the Stallion was shot by Tory, aka Daystar Peterson, this summer, and his arraignment is tomorrow. If convicted, he faces over 22 years in prison. But Megan is a savage and resilient. She announced this week a partnership with Amazon Music's rap rotation to bring us the Don't Stop Scholarship, which will award 2 women of color $10,000 for higher education. Speaking of partnering with Amazon Music, Celeste Krishnas' Together at Home concert is this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, live from the Sultan Room. Full band just for you. They have taken extremely cautious measures to bring you a phenomenal performance of these beautiful singles we keep throwing at you, like On a Mountaintop I See Jesus' World Below Me, the water trickling down the creek is beautiful from my high peak. I hear the resonating sounds, the chorus of the glorious. That's one of my faves. Do you also like how we willed that second presidential debate away with our minds? This week's Amethyst Collab panel featured 5 women in A&R from powerhouse music companies, including Atlantic Records, RCA Records, and Secretly Group.
You know, no one will look out for you more than yourself in this industry. Reclaim your power and kind of regain your confidence, so you feel more passionate about the work that you're doing.
I think sometimes it's about like learning those preferences and just strengthening those relationships
and then also they'll be like, it's not personal, some, life things, and I'm not ready to do a deal right now. It's like, I want to be there for you, but like advocating for this person, and you're like, oh my God, we got what we wanted. And then at the last minute, they pull that plug. It's definitely like a setback, but at the same time, it's like, this isn't just, like I can find other talented artists that are one of one, but like they only have one career, so I have to understand it every single time.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You can watch the whole insightful panel on their channel now. Goldilocks shot a music video for Bañador last week. Do you want a sneak peek?
Yo, big shouts out to everybody who pulled up to the video shoot yesterday. I mean, it was a movie. It was a night to remember forever. So, Bañador music video coming soon. You already know. Súbeme la nota hasta que reviente. Ey, esto pa' que entre en calor. Ey, baby, tú te ves más guapa mañana a sudar. Yo la conocí en Bañador.
Thanks, Goldie. Can you believe we were planning on shooting that in LA with Altafonte last spring? Gotta pivot and persist, just like I said in 60 Seconds last week. Did you hear Goldilocks and M on iHeartRadio or Pride Radio yesterday for National Coming Out Day? Again, congratulations to both of them on telling their coming out stories to the world. If anyone came out yesterday and is in need of some love and support, this next segment is dedicated to you. Here is an exclusive preview of Feel Love by In the Myth.
You in the afternoon, rain flooded my eyes. I'd fallen for you, couldn't think straight. You were leaving soon for the city you said was calling to you. Know how to touch me, how to kiss me, make me feel right, make me feel good all night. You know how I want it, never give up, make me feel hope, feel love. Why don't we cry for a little bit? No, we can handle it. Feel love, why don't we laugh just a little more? What are we living for? Feel love. Feel love.
Thank you, M, and happy early birthday. All M wants for their birthday is for you to add Feel Love to your playlists and stream it on repeat for 24 hours straight. Seriously, there's an invite just for you in the Silent Zoom Disco show notes. You know what I mean. City Winery is putting on a live stream concert called Voice Your Vote with one of our faves, Valerie June, on October 18th. For just $15, you can see Brittany Howard, Valerie herself, and many more while supporting Fair Fight Action and the Movement Voter Project. Visit citywinery.com for more information. Shortcut our show notes. Did you know that our friends at Radio Free Brooklyn created a mural called The Wall of Lies, and it features over 20,000 lies Trump has told while in office? Well, it was vandalized last week with white supremacist dog whistle language. There's already a GoFundMe that's raised half of its $7,500 goal, and the link to give is in our show notes. As you know, Sam Sumpter has a weekly radio show on Radio Free Brooklyn that airs at 11 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. Sam, how exciting is it to think of these white supremacist a-holes crawling back into the gutter so soon?
Thanks, Rebecca. I've got a lot of thoughts, but sometimes it's better to let the music do the talking. On that note, I am so excited to present the new track from Dead Tooth and No Surrender. This is I Hate the Precedent.
His stupid reasons and his stupid ideas. I hate the president. I hate the president and the precedent that he sets. I hate the president and the precedent that he sets.
So in love with this collaboration. The artist told me that the song's at once satire, a protest, and a condemnation of an administration built on hate. Dead Tooth and No Surrender are both phenomenal artists in their own right, and when their powers are combined, I'm just so pumped on the outcome. Stay tuned for a video coming soon, as well as a full EP on the way. In addition to premiering that track on BandCBK this week, I was so stoked to premiere the gorgeous video for Moonkiss' new song, Shake / Those Feelings.
Let's share a bottle of some red wine, talk about the old times so we don't have to talk at all. I want someone who's just like you, does all the things that you do to break my heart again. 'Cause I miss.
The band told me that Shake is a song about longing and missing that feeling of intense excitement that someone used to give you. Again, gorgeous video for a gorgeous song that kind of makes you want to dance and kind of makes you want to cry, so pretty much the best of both worlds. You can read more about it and watch the video, as well as hear from the artists behind the project at bandcbk.com. And next up, from one of Brooklyn's most glorious bands, Gustaf, we have the new song and video, Mine. Band, and I love those humans. This is part of a 7-inch which will be out on December 4th through Royal Mountain Records. And something super fun I have been loving all weekend, we have I Don't Belong Here, the new song and video Game from Colatura. Idea so much. The game was actually programmed by Meredith of the band, and it's such a good song. You can play that at kolaturagame.com and see if you can beat my high score, which I'm pretty sure is like 12. Game on. And from incredible people and incredible musicians, Brandi and the Alexanders, we have the brand new song, Mama Told Me.
That's when my mama told me. That's when my mama told me. Hey, my mama told me. That's when my mama told me. She might be itty pretty, small, tall, and petite, but I bet I'll never find another woman like me.
I was at the show at Brooklyn Bowl back in February where the band debuted the song, and I'm really looking forward to reliving the entire awesome evening when their new record, Live in Brooklyn, drops this Friday. And now for something absolutely beautiful that I've fallen absolutely in love with. We have The Shining But Tropical, the new song and video from Wild Pink.
You want peace, you want love. You deserve that much. You want peace, you want love. You deserve that much.
In addition to dropping that lovely piece of work, the band also announced their next record, A Billion Little Lights, which will be out on February 19th. You can pre-order that through Royal Mountain Records now. And we're gonna finish things off with the brand new track from the Muckers. This is Suspended. So hyped on this one. This is the first single off the band's upcoming debut LP, Endeavor. You can pre-order that now through Rough Trade or the good people at Greenway Records on some very sick, very exclusive vinyl. And with that, I promise I am done. There's just been so much good music this week. Thanks so much. Be sure and follow Band CBK for info on your favorite artists and their favorite places in Brooklyn. Back to you, Rebecca.
Thanks, Sam. And yes, Dead Tooth and No Surrender, we also hate the precedents. We are 3 weeks away from the election, and instead of me doing a PSA...
We're suddenly in October. The year is almost over, and that's very confusing. It's a very confusing feeling. So I want to tell you that if you've been feeling reflective like me, maybe you might need to hear some things. But there's a quote that's been on my mind, and it's a quote by Zora Neale Hurston, and she said that there are years that ask questions, and years that answer. And this is from her book, Their Eyes Were Watching God. Again, the quote was, there are years that ask questions, and there are years that answer. And I don't know about you, but I know that I myself have been through years of questions, years of questioning. So I want to say, keep that quote, keep that idea in your mind, the idea of questions and answers.
I recommend watching the whole thing and still believe the majority of us are consciously evolving and can break free from this season of struggle. Stay safe, stay positive, save the world. I'm Rebecca Sampson.